10-minute glute burner. No props needed, just your body and your mat. So let's go ahead and lay on down and get started. All right, we're gonna start on our backs with a bridge. So you're gonna set up your feet, heels right in line with your sits bones here. Arms down on the mat. We're gonna slowly start to roll up into an articulating bridge. At the top, just gaze forward. Make sure your knees are right in line with your hip bones. So we're in these two parallel lines. And then start to slowly roll all the way down back onto the mat. We're going to continue that flow a couple times here. Rolling up into articulating bridge, and then rolling back down. Right away, let's focus where the initiation is happening from. We want to squeeze our glutes at the top. Keep that glute connection throughout the entire bridge here. We're going to do 2 more here, waking up the spine, waking up the backs of the legs. Last articulating bridge. At the bottom, I want us to hold. We're gonna come into a neutral bridge, so your back is gonna stay flat this time. You're gonna press your hips straight up to the ceiling and lower your hips straight down. Press the hips straight up and lower the hips straight down. And then just notice if you're starting to shift your weight more to one side. I'm noticing my right side is wanting to hold most of the weight today. So really just press through both feet. Let's go for 3. Lifting 2. On 1, we're gonna lift and hold. You're gonna reach your right leg up to the ceiling. We're just gonna flex and point the toe. Let's go for 3, 2. Hold the flex for 1. I want us to hinge the hips down and lift the hips up. We're back into that neutral bridge. Lower and lift. Let's just do 2 more. Down and press all from that left glute down. And up, little pulses up higher for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the foot all the way down. Let's roll the spine all the way down. And then neutral bridge the hips right back up. You might need to walk the heels in a little closer. Left leg up to the ceiling. We're just gonna flex and point. My abs are engaged here, so I'm not dumping into the lower back. Let's flex and hold, hinge the hips down. Press the hips up. Keeping that right leg nice and parallel, so we're not letting that right knee open to the side. 2 more. Last one, lift and hold. Little pulses higher. 4. Pulse up. 3. Pulse up. 2. Pulse up. 1. Hold. Lower the foot all the way down. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. I want us to just lift our heels up. We're lifting our heels up, lowering the heels down. As I'm moving here, I'm keeping a static position of my bridge. So I'm really trying to open up through the hip flexors while keeping a nice long back. So I have a slight tuck through my pelvis to find that position. Let's lift for 3. Lift 2. Hold that lift of the heels. Hinge the hips halfway down and press. Halfway down and lift. Lower 3. Squeeze the glutes. 2, and push. I'm already feeling the burn. 1, lift and hold. Let's pulse higher. 4, pulse higher. 3, pulse higher. 2, pulse higher. 1, lower the heels gently. Roll through the spine all the way down. So good. Hug the knees into your chest. Let's open up the hips a little bit. Just small circles here. We're gonna do a little bit of clams later, so we wanna make sure our rotators are nice and open. 2 more in this direction. And then all the way in. We're gonna do 1 last bridge series here. Finding that same position, heels right in line with your sits bones, arms to the mat. Let's go ahead and roll up to our bridge this time. Rolling all the way up. I want you to reach your right leg back up to the ceiling. You're gonna lower the leg just in line with the left knee. Now flex the foot, reach the leg up to the ceiling. Point to lower. Flex to lift. Now you can start to take the range of motion a little deeper, as long as nothing changes in the pelvis. Let's go for 2, and kick. 1, and kick. Pulse up 4 more times. 4, pulse up. 3, pulse up. 2, pulse up. 1, lower the foot down. Keep the bridge right away. Let's do other side. Left leg up. You're gonna point to lower, flex the foot, lift. Point to lower, flex, lift. Starting to maybe increase that range of motion. Opening up through this left psoas. Let's go for 3. Down 2. Down 1. Flex, hold at the top. Pulse up 4. Pulse up 3. Pulse higher. You got it. 2. And 1. Lower the foot down. Let's do pulses up. Center 4. Center 3. 2. And 1. Roll your spine. Good. All the way down. Hug the knees into your chest. Slowly just rock yourself up a couple times. Good. We're on our hands and knees for the rest. Right away. Come on down to your left forearm. I want you to reach your right leg out into this fire hydrant position and lower down. Opening and closing. Now this is why we did those hip openers a second ago, because I want us to find our fullest rotation here. So we're really trying to press this right thigh back to the wall behind you without letting the whole body fall back. Let's lift for 4. Let's lift 3. 2. On 1, I want you to lift and hold. Flex the foot, kick the leg back, and pull back in. Now think about keeping the height of the knee as you draw the leg back in. A lot of times we want to fall and then lift. Try to keep the work. Keep that height, keep that rotation as you pull the knee in. For 3, knee to shoulder 2. Last one, reach back and hold. Let's try to keep the height of the leg. Rotate, square your shoulders off to the mat. Tap the toe down, lift the leg up. True parallel here. So we're gonna wanna try to turn out that hip to get that height. Keep the hips squared off down to the mat. And now focus on what your upper body is doing. Are you sinking into the shoulders, or are you staying nice and supported here through the upper body? Let's go 3. Let's go 2. I want you to hold for 1. Little pulses up, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Good. I'm going to turn around so you can see me, but you can just stay there. We're going to go right away, other side, right forearm down. Starting with the clam, opening the knee wide, and in. Same thing with the upper body here. I'm nice and supported through the shoulders, so I'm not sinking into this position, but keeping a nice, strong upper body here. And then I'm pushing my right shin down into my mat. Just adding that little support here through the right side of my body. Oh, the second side always burns more. Let's go 2 more here. Hold for 1. Flex the foot, kick out, and pull in. Keep the height, even when you're getting tired. Keep pushing through. Who knew? No weights could just feel this much of a burn. Actually, I knew when I decided to teach Pilates. All right, let's go 3. Let's go 2. Let's go 1. Hold the leg here, square off the hips, rotate to the floor. You're gonna tap the toe down and lift up. Keeping the spine nice and long. And try to keep that height. Don't start to get lazy. Keep lifting. Let's go 4, 3, 2. Hold for 1. Little pulses up, up. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. All right, land your stomach right away. We're almost there. Rest your head onto your hands. Lift one leg up and lower, alternating sides. So not only are we working glutes, but we're getting a lot of hip extension today, which is great. We're trying to open up through the psoas. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Bend both knees, find a frog of the legs, heels to touch. Pulse the legs up. So we're back in that turned out position, getting into the rotators here. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and straighten the legs. Good. And that is it, your 10-minute glute burn. Let's go ahead and lay on down, take a quick stretch on your back, figure 4. Right leg over left, grab behind your left hamstring, and just breathe here. So this is great to add into your workout, whatever you're doing. Do it just alone to warm up the legs to start your day off. Before a run, I actually have leg day at the gym today. Go ahead and switch other sides. So this is perfect just to make sure I'm activating the right muscles so that when I start to add those weights, I'm moving from the right place. Good, and then go ahead and hug the knees into your chest. Slowly bring yourself back up. And you guys are done for the day. Thanks so much for joining. Stay tuned next week for another 10-minute workout.